c'è al tavolo Simone Laverneda. Lo dico in inglese, della direzione Plant and Innovation Project Management di AMIU, okay, che spiegherà un progetto di circular economy e di ottimizzazione delle risorse rispetto all'impianto industriale di Montescarpino. Lui è in presenza, però è supportato e integrato in remoto, esatto, da Julia Ereza Atienza, che è praticamente il suo corrispondente dell'area metropolitana di Barcellona.
Esatto.
Allora, diamo prima la parola a lui in presenza e poi ci sarà poi il passaggio con la dottoressa Atienza da remoto. 5 minuti
buongiorno a tutti, so che i tempi sono molto ristretti, la presentazione sarà in inglese proprio per dare la possibilità appunto ai partners sia spagnoli che belgi del progetto Life Infusion di poter comprendere, diciamo, i contenuti della presentazione. La presentazione dovrebbe essere diciamo, preceduta da un video
che lancerei. Sta partendo.
Illustrativo su appunto la discarica di Scarpino. Okay, I'm Simone Laverneda. I'm an environmental engineer and I work for the AMIU company since 2006. I've prepared a short speech, but I don't see any slide at the moment.
Chiederei alla regia di far partire la presentazione.
Grazie. Not yet.
Scaliamo,
Grazie. My speech is about circular economy and resources optimization at Montescarpino's industrial pole. First question is, especially for the foreign partners, where the pole is. The pole is located on the hills around Genova. You can see in the map in the inside of the blue circle, and it is more or less 20 kilometers far away from the city center of Genova. The city center in the map is with the red dot. It is an area quite big, more or less 10 hectares, and its altitude is between 300 meters and 600 meters. We are talking about a very complex site. First of all, we have the old landfill that covers all the surface. I think you can see with the number 1, all the surface is covered by the old landfill. Now, with the number 2, you can see the current landfill that is authorized recently only for treated waste, without any organic fraction. With the number 3, you can see the leachate treatment plant, and we will discuss it in the next slide. Number 4, the biogas treatment, and with number 5, mechanical biological treatment plant, and with the number 6, in the older part of the landfill, you can see the solar PV plant. The last 2 are at the moment under construction. But let's get focused on the leachate treatment plant. First of all, I have to say that this is one of the biggest plants of Europe because the great amount of leachate produced by the old landfill. The old landfill was built in the late 60s when there were no any environmental law. That's why it was built without a waterproof sheet on the bottom. So we have a great amount of leachate. We are talking about around 1 million cubic meter per year. So the potential of this plant is 220 cubic meter per hour, and it is based on the reverse osmosis technology. It has currently, at the moment, 3 outputs. The first, the permeate. In other words, the permeate is the purified leachate that is collected by the local sewer, and sludge ammonium sulfate. Sludge is a waste, and its disposal is in the current landfill. In this way, we can avoid long truck trips around Europe, around Italy, sorry, to dispose this waste. And the ammonium sulfate. The ammonium sulfate is the most important output of the plant because it's an example, a concrete, a real example of a circular economy. We begin from a waste, the leachate, and we obtain a product that can be sold on the free market. At the moment we are selling it, and it has several uses, especially as a nitrogenous fertilizer in the agriculture, but also in metal and leather industry. And it can be used as well as a reagent for the laboratory. So this is, as I said before, a concrete example of a circular economy and recovery of material, optimization of the resources. Up to now, I talked about the current situation, but the plant will change again and quite soon, thanks to another European loan. It will produce another output. We are talking about water, regenerated water. Especially in this period of drought, it is very important for the site to have available water that can be used for many services at the site. An example for wetting the tracks, but also for firefighting. Another concrete, real example of recovery of material. Once again, we start from a waste and we obtain a product very, very useful for the site. And in this way, we can save another valuable resource. In other words, we can save drinking water for its proper use. At the end of this short speech, I want to mention another plant that we will build in next year, by 2023. This is a solar PV plant with a power of 1.5 megawatt, and thanks to another European loan, with its self-production, it will help the leachate plant to reduce the consumption of electricity. And this is another example, in this case, an energetical example of circular economy. I think my time is over. Thank you to all for your attention, and I'm available for any question. Thank you. Grazie a tutti.